Hi guys, I'm Raju, the SAP BO trainer for you. So in this SAP BO online tutorial, in the series of videos, we already started the SAP BO. What is the BO exactly, the architecture of BO, the introduction of BO and some other concepts. So in this part, we done the previous videos like what's the universal design tool, information design tool, and WebI part, as well as we started recently crystal report. So please see my previous videos for crystal report part 1. So let's focus on the crystal report. So we go with the crystal report part 2. Let's start with the report wizard. So before starting this crystal report wizard, let's focus on some other concept about this part. So when you talk about here business object intelligence here, so actually what happened here, the BO is never holds any data. It holds only sample records, or we call structure part of data, or we call as metadata. If you want to get a report on this SAP HANA, what I'm doing is I'll getting connections to the SAP HANA, I'm bringing the tables, I'm getting some UNV file, UNX files that will be exported to a universal. Based on that, I'm getting a reports. It's one of the files. So it means at any level, the BO has is a different reporting tools which has a lot of information on which we can get some certain types of reports. So which has functionality of getting reports in different scenarios. So what I do is here, so this is a crystal report here. So crystal reports we have two ways. One is crystal report normal 2013 version and crystal report enterprise edition. So this crystal report enterprise edition, which gives all the different we call it for the web portal pages and mobile devices support. And this is a crystal report 2013 is a normal for A4 sheet pages printout. If you want to do any other printout options and some other activities, in that case we have to use this crystal report enterprise editions. So here when we talk about crystal report, we have a lot of information in which we can perform all those things. So we call it enterprise edition. So under this crystal report, what we have here, so if your company needs this A4 sheet page which has two address, we can add some company logo, we can add some detail level information and page number as well as from address. If you want to perform all these kind of things, in which we can do all the crystal report. So in this crystal report, we have the report header, page header, body, or we call as detail level object, and we call as report footer and page footer. So these are all the different things we do in this scenarios. So this cross-tab main report wizard. So we have report wizard, normal report wizard, which gives a functionality of report wizard, which we can do all those reporting environment. So what I do is here. So let's start the report wizard on system. So this crystal report will support all the UNV files, SAP files directly, SQL server, Oracle server and some other databases directly without use of any other internet connectivity of softwares. So let's start with the crystal report wizard. For that I have to log into mission. This is my crystal report which I already created. Let me close my previous file and I start a new one with the report wizard. Just click on report wizard. I'll use a connectivity of universal. I'm getting the data from the universal file, which is a file name called e-fashion query. Maybe the connection was closed. I need to open the connection once again. Let me close the file and we'll try to re-execute the file. I'll open the crystal report 2013 and we all has created some reports. Let me open this report wizard. I need to create a connection. Further I need to log into user credential. Then I'll get data, state, sales revenue, quantity sold, and if you need margin. Okay, start the file. Next I can display all the fields. Next, here if I want to add in group, I'll need to go for the group of year, and here if you need a top term values, I need to see all. I'll add the pie chart, a line chart, a bar chart on year changes. Okay, and here we get an option called templates. For report wizard, we get option called templates here. I'll go for templates here. There are some different templates. Let's use this high context, and now see the report will generate automatically. This is the advantage of this report wizard. See here how the report will generate. So if we talk about the normal report, we need to customize our report as per requirement. But here we are getting a report as usual with the different formats, which has all the different information. So we got to address, from address, each and everything individually. And still, if I want to change anything, we can change the title here. I can add the title like you can see the border color has this one. I can change the format. I'll remove here. I'll add one more text object. I'll add here as sales overview. Simple. And I'll make this as the bold. So this is how we get a preview in the first page, sales overview. So if you are getting background image as black color, it's a default background image which is coming from the stuff. And here you can change the size 20. This is how we get a sales overview. And here we are getting year wise sales report. Still, if you want to need any state wise, in the case we just right click here, chart format, export chart. In the data advanced, you choose state wise sales revenue, then preview, we get a state wise sales revenue like this one. And here we are getting grouping, so we get a group by year sales revenue. Here we are getting this quantity sold, state, sales revenue, all this at one place. And if I want to change anything margin here, we can change the margin. We don't need margin, we simply remove the margin. So we can remove this detail B, preview, we get only 2 and 4, 5, 6, all those areas. This is how we can get our information. So here it's in the quantity pie, so quantity and sales at one place. So still, if you want to add any query here, we can add the group. We have grouping on query margin. You don't need grouping. We can just decide the grouping, or we can do delete last line. So how we can do selections. If you want to delete here, we can just delete. This is how we can get this activities. So we have quantity sold, all this will be appear here. Go last page, the page 1, we get all this information. If you need a summary of this field and add here, I insert table. Let me insert this, delete this data. The report footer, I'll add the summary. So insert summary. This is a grand total, which I make color. This is a total color of summary. The second page. Okay, and if I need a subtotal, in that case I'll have to go here and add insert summary on group. That's all. Now it will be in the, I change the color as this one. I need to add to insert the text option so that we can easily understand those areas. So it will be subtotal, and here it is grand total. When you say preview, so you get subtotal of this each and every year. When you go first page, we'll see the subtotal of 2004, subtotal of 2005. This is how we can get a proper information. So here we are making this condition as different blocks here, so the report will be generated easily. And here the themes, we have a lot of themes which are existing themes. We can use the themes as per your requirement. So the SAP guys was create this lot of the different types of themes which may be useful in the real-time environment, because the company needs some certain good looking format in which you can perform those activities. So the themes are useful to do that activities. If you talk about blank report, in a blank report we can't perform those themes, but in the case of here we can get the proper reporting tool or themes, we may get this exact requirement. So this is how the themes will be generated on the required path. So we have preview option. So this preview option will shows the information about this stuff. We can add some different types of charts option. We use this different scenarios of charts which will help you out in the different environment. And still, if you want to add any formulas, here we have a lot of formulas. We can use formulas. Right click, new formula. I need a discount value of main on sales revenue. Discount. I'll write a condition like if this quantity is less than some 10,000, then I give some discount as into 30 by 100. All we are give space. Else the same price that's all, and just save. If it is error, then it shows error, but no error here. And I'll just manage here. Discount in the last. The discount in the last. So this is how you get discount. So here if you don't get space, then increase the space. So we get all the values of discount. So this is how we get. But it's in red color, and you change the color as blue. Now it's done. Okay. So this is how we can get the discount value as well as a discount of this value. But okay, we got a complete details of discount. So this is how we can show the discount value on the particular sales price with a different value. Let me save my report here. This is a report how we can generate. Simple. Here we have black background. We can simply change the background color. Just save it. I'll just save it. Under Durga, I'll make it report wizard. So once you save, whenever the client want to see report, the client will see from the BI launchpad. I will bring from the, here it is BI launchpad. Log in the credential. You can go to documents. You can check my Durga folder, which is, so we didn't save here, we save in this all the folder, I think, document folder which has Durga folder. Let me open the report 1. This is my crystal report 1. This is my crystal report 1. If you want to see the crystal report 2, which is recently done as this report wizard, which we done recently, this is how we can get a crystal report wizard. So we have 2 orders, from orders, all this information, and it's with a company logo. Still, if you do any modification and we need to save, that will affect over there. So we have the design part. We have some other option called parameters, which we make a filter option. I just checked my previous video for parameters. Now I'm using here some special characteristics. If I want to display any file author name, I can display here. If I want to display any date and time, I'll display here page numbers. Let's show you the file author name. Here in the information, we need to write the username, which is okay. In the preview, here you can see we have Raju and this is the names. So we have page 1 after 2, and if you save once again, it will overwrite it over there. Whenever the client will open report once again, because we need to refresh here, I'll make a refresh. Wizard, you will get the last name and the report wizard, this page numbers. So this is how we can get these 2 activities. So we just get all those report wizard from this requirement. So we have a lot of some other special characteristics like page number, print date, print time, report time. We have location, page count, all those we have here. And these groups will shows you the grouping information of each and every highlighted part, like 24, 6, 5, 4, like this one. And we also have here shortcuts. We have summation, cross tab, all the report wizard. This is one report. If you want to add one more report here in the like sub report, we can also add sub report with the help of some cross tab. I'll go with insert sub report. I'll give the report name as sub underscore report. I'll get report wizard. I'll choose the same connection, browse all the connections, no group by. I'll choose a preview. I'll insert here. Okay. When you say preview, this is awesome. Now when I go preview this part, This come in the black format. I'll change the form painter. Okay, so I change the background as blue, so it's recording. So if I want to change the background color for this also, we can change the background color here for this entire report. So this report separately, so we have to use the same format over there. So I'll when I go preview save, click on this button and make a refresh on this level. You can get the sub report also. So, is how we can get. So, it's one main report, and a main report we are getting sub report. And still, if I want to change the sub report, we can change the sub report. If I want to see this main, just click on double click. We are getting sub report. I'll go to main report. It's a main report. From main report, we can just go with the sub report. Click on sub report. Double click. We'll go with the sub report. The complete report of sub report in each activities. And still, if you want to change any background of this image, like if you want to add the data here, go to sub reports. I need to add the year on group, insert group, we got group. So year wise sales report. I will need the sales information, insert summary on group. That's all, we got year. Let me change. And I need the summary of on sub report. We got sub report. So preview here is all we get sub reports. If it is a grant report, then make it grant report. Summary on footer. That's all. Footer will be in the red color. That's all. So is how we can get all the report at one place. We can just save it, and same changes will be made. We can check from here with a one click of refresh. This is how the report will generate. And when you double click on report, we are getting report. So we are getting sub report, main report, and sub total, main total, grand total with a all the grouping option. So what I changes apply, you applied here, the same thing will apply in your systems. Font changes color here, or font size you can change. It's bold and letter call head. Then here also make a refresh. Then check my sub reports. These are a red card symbol. So this is how we can get complete reports. So sub report title, we have report description. If you want to add any description here, you can write a sub report descriptions or some comments you can write here. This is a logo. If you want to add any logo anywhere, you can add a SAP logo. If you need any hyperlink on sub report also, like it means that when you click on sub report, it has to open the some other report. So I want to go with the instead of text box here, I'll go with the back for main report. So once you write here, it will be the preview. So you have black. I have to add a hyperlink on this stuff. So what I do is I'll add hyperlink. Right click, form text, hyperlink. I need to call one file. We have this CR file. No CR file. First I'll save this report, the report 1. This one. I'll save this report as local file system in the desktop, report 1. From report 2 I need to call the report 1. Right click here, format. Now call the report 1. Let me call this report 1. Okay, now I'll save this one. So when I see a preview, from I click on this button. So it will open the main report. This is how we can. Let me do the same thing here. I'll make a refresh here. So when I call the subreport here, double click, I call the main report. It opens the main report. So this is how we can open the different reports on side by side. So if the main report is saved in this part, so it opens the main report on this environment. So it takes the path of that file and opens the main report here. See here, this is how we can get a subreport and subreport preview. So when I click on here, so this is how you can open the report. And if you want to go back here, if you click on here, it will go to some other report. Made to ask change, I think. Yeah. So this is how they open the one more file. So one report we are calling one more report. So all this saves will be take place on this scenario. So this kind of subreports will be useful in a different case of scenarios where we can do all those activities. So these subreports will be help you out if you need any summarized data, sales information, which are in detail level data. In that case, we use this information. So let me save file, and if I want to export any data, I go preview. We have page setup is there. We can set up the page has a requirement. So we have send to option. If you want to send the mail immediately, if it is configured with the Outlook, we can send the mail immediately. If it is configured with your Outlook part. Similarly, we have options here. So when we make an export, this exports the data to the environment. We can export the different RBT format, HTML format. We have text file, we can save as CSV file, we can save as PDF file. Let me save as PDF file all pages in a desktop with the name called report 4. With my report 4, I'll copy here, open this one. This is my report 4. Okay, in which we get all these activities. This is my double report. So the main sub report and the main report. So all to one place. So sales overview of heading. We get some data. We get discount values. This is how we can get those reports into a normal page format. So this is what we have here, guys. So this is we done this the report wizard. So I'm Raju. I'm just signing off on this video. But anyways, we'll meet on the next video with a topic called cross tab report wizard and some other mailing label report wizard. So thanks guys. Thanks for watching this video. We'll meet on the next video with a cross tab report wizard.